Up a bit.
Cool, cool. Okay,
There we
so we are doing VOD review today, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Just so you know how this works, I am recording our session. I'm going to also stream to you on Discord.
Okay.
So the VODs with the notes that we have are all going to be up on my coaching YouTube, which is the second channel I have.
Yeah.
And I can make it public or unlisted, whatever you prefer. Um, And yeah, so if this takes less than if this takes less than an hour, it'll be $14. But if it takes an hour or more, it goes up to 20. Uh,
Okay.
that'll chill with you. You already paid me, so I guess we're doing the full hour.
All right. Fair enough.
Cool, cool. Um,
Yep.
so how long you been playing Ike?
Since Smash 4, so a while.
Nice. And you already got me timestamped here. That's pretty nice.
Yep.
Katakuri's the Mii Gunner, yeah?
Yeah, he plays Gunner and, as I found out, Brawler.
Interesting. He's one of the best in the world, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really good.
Just so you know, I always when I do VOD review, I always put it on 0.75. Um, it just makes it easier to break everything down.
Yeah, that's a good point. That makes sense.
Yeah, because like when you're in game, you just have to watch your opponent, but in a match, I mean, in VOD you have to watch both, and it's just tough to keep up.
Yeah.
It's really good in air, getting
Thank you.
damage. Okay, let's break down everything. You can see fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me make sure the recording's good to go. Can you say something real quick?
Uh,
Yeah, you're good too. All right. Okay, I like this. I actually like this quick draw here. To try to catch his drop through. It's really
yeah.
nice little burst option, and you're doing a good job taking advantage of it.
Yeah,
Um,
there I thought he'd land in front of me, but
Yeah, unfortunately with Ice Grab, I think even if he did land in front of you, this would have missed.
real.
Yeah, he's a little far away from you. Um, this is a situation where you definitely want to be reacting to what he does more than you want to be guessing. But yeah, I
Okay.
can see you were trying to catch his landing. You want to make sure there's a dash grab though, because yeah, there's no way. Like this feels a little slow
Yeah.
to me. It feels a little preemptive instead of reactionary, right? So, because like even if he landed in front of you, he would have been able to do something before this grab came out. So yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't have to micro focus on everything like I'm doing right now. I just it's good to call it out in case we end up seeing a pattern later. Little individual mistakes are going to happen. It's okay.
Yeah. So
I
I do
also
well and
really nice
early
grab.
on. Thank you.
You know well and early on what?
Then, like, later, like the latter half of this set, and then the second set, he kind of rolls me.
Gotcha.
So
So yeah, this little turnaround grab, you executed it really well. It's a nice little
thanks.
landing tomahawk. Okay, so now our plan is to keep him in the air. It's really hard to juggle me gunner. That's something I've noticed as well.
Yeah.
So I like this fair, but I did a session with Izal once. Like he coached me, and
Yeah.
every time I did a fair like this, he goes, "Why isn't it an air?" And I kind of see what he
Real.
means here. Yeah, if this is an air, you get nair bear, right? And it's better. There's nothing wrong with this fair. It's good, but we could be thinking about small optimizations to the punish game, things like that. Same with that fair, right?
Yeah.
Fair is better at catching jumps though, so if it was a coverage thing, I understand. Ooh, really scary double jump there. You want to try to
Yeah.
go lower if possible. All right, we know we need to be hitting text. It's fine.
Yep.
Rolling in just does not work against this character. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
And that move right
That
there is plus
teeny
8 on the
tiny
shin.
bit. Yep.
So, yeah,
Since he's from my region, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna like play me gunner the way this guy does. I have a little bit of a pocket me gunner, so I kind of know what he does.
gotcha. Yeah, Icoda was in the same region as me for a while, so I know a little bit about this character.
Yeah.
Good grab. Okay. Oh, that's just a free back air.
Yeah.
Or
I meant
fair,
to
but
like up tilt, and then I got freaking F tilt.
gotcha. Yeah, if you just do a quick little raw bear here, though, you'll even if he, I don't know, can he drop through plat with this move, or like can he hold down and drop?
I I think so. Yeah.
Okay, well, a little short hop bear here would cover it regardless. So yeah,
Yeah.
but that's all right. That was a good bear, just barely missed. Okay, that's good. You broke his space. You noticed that you were inside. Yeah, because that's what it's all about with characters like this, right? You don't necessarily need to go in or back off. You want to play just outside in the range where they can burst you, and
Yeah, that mid
wait
range.
for your opportunity. Yeah, and you want to do it as unpredictably as possible. That up air is terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I guess he just
Hey,
called you out. I don't know what you were. I think you tried to hit a button.
yeah. It's like, oh, we're both shielding. Okay, we're both kind of in this spot.
This is nice.
Thank you.
Ooh, yeah, nice catch too. Unfortunately, Ether sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Safe.
So yeah,
Very
that's not
jump.
true, but you just got to keep in mind that he's gonna go for that when he does up throw on you.
Yeah.
I think high quick draw is your friend a lot in this matchup, just because you really don't want to end up on the ledge against him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the strongest onstage punishes, and he's not that fast. So like normally my advice to people is to go to ledge as much as possible. But against me, Gunner, I think there's some merit to doing the double jump mix up because he can't cover everything. And
Yeah.
a lot of times you can get not just back to stage, but get center stage for free, right?
Yeah.
Got to be careful there, though. Like there, he was 100% expecting it.
Okay.
It's all about mix and all about the risk reward of doing so. Like if you were at 10%, that would have been great, but at
Yeah.
150, when he can just up tilt, it can be a little scary.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's all about slowly approaching and like when you are this range or further, right? That's his domain. He's happy.
Yeah.
And when you're closer, that's also his domain because
Yeah.
then your sword range doesn't matter much, right? And me Gunner has reasonably good frame data, better than Ike's. Um,
Yeah.
so this is the sweet spot, right? This is where we want to be
Yep.
playing, just outside of the range where you lose to his up close frame data, and inside the range where you threaten him. So
Yeah.
yeah, so like tipper dash attack range is kind of where you want to be trying to occupy.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Saying I don't want to mess with your missiles. You can't do that too much in matchups like this because projectiles just beat quick draw. But
Yeah. Makes sense.
okay,
Jump
yeah.
out.
See that you
Yep.
can't.
There.
Yeah, can't build a habit of that. That's an up B. Yeah, you were just a little slow on the draw. Do you ever look at like a character's frame? I know you play a little bit of Gunner, but do you ever look at a character's frame data a little bit before you get into a match with them?
I don't look at it right before. It's definitely something I'll like reference when I'm practicing or like just thinking about it.
It
But
it can be really useful to just skim and see what you can punish with ether. So like even forward tilt you'll often be able to punish, but
yeah.
all the rest of his grounded moves are punishable with ether. That's something you need to keep in mind. All
Gotcha.
of like literally all of them. These are all minus 15 or worse, right?
Yeah.
Um, as far as aerials go, he's incredibly safe, but he's not going to land on you with aerials too much. Um, yeah, wow. I didn't know me Gunner had a -1 fair. That's crazy.
The
But I guess
projectile
that
too.
yeah, that means if it hits with the last hit, that's -1.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't be that safe up close.
Gotcha.
Nair's pretty safe, yeah. If you parry, you can punish him, but yeah, it's not like he jumps in on you ever anyway. This is pretty irrelevant. It's more
Yeah.
he's much more likely to poke you with a grounded option.
Yeah.
Um,
Makes sense.
plus 10.
Yeah. The grenade's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But everything else is punishable, right?
Yep.
Except, missiles not. Yeah. So anyway, it's important to take a look at these things so that when the match comes, you know what you can punish and what you can't, right?
Yeah.
So if he hits you with a missile that far away, I'm pretty sure he just has advantage. So it might be best to spot dodge.
I should have nair bared there.
Yeah, let's take another look. Okay, nice. So, oh yeah, that's a back air. It doesn't kill though. Honestly, it really doesn't matter in this case because it's not kill percent. It's almost better to fair because you're not
Okay.
scaling, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Keep it fresh.
yeah, ever since they buffed fair, the difference between the damage is like zero point 0.5, right? So,
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
yeah, and it's easier to hit fair, so I have no problem with you going for fair because Bear would not have killed.
Yeah.
That's bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking good, and then, um, like I said, on stage a little bit versus Gunner, but you can't get predictable. Like you've done it too many times in a row, and this one you release so early. Like the goal is to land early and auto cancel, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, you went too high there. You got antsy.
Yep.
That's all right. Brawler time. This matchup's actually very hard, in my opinion.
Yeah. I had a very rough time.
Yeah, you just outframed eight as this. Um, what you got to do is play at tipper spacing, but the problem is he took counter, so he can even counter that. So yeah,
Yeah.
you need to be grabbing a lot, doing some tomahawks.
Had to do my pivot grab there.
Yeah,
My
I think parrying very important against brawler. You
yeah.
parry and get some down tilts out of it, and that can be really useful. The worst thing about this matchup is like brawler loves to mash on your shield, and ether
Yeah.
he falls out of ether more than any other character. I don't know why. There's like something about his gravity and his weight where brawler just it just doesn't work on him.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Brawler F smash is dumb safe on shield though.
Yeah. So also brawler because I took him to Yoshi's thinking he was going to stay me gunner, and then
Yeah.
he switched on me, and that was very rough to deal with.
Is he running like Thrupper to get like up air Thrupper and kill you at like the
He
uppercut thing?
has, yeah, yeah, he does have one of the up Bs. They're like a rising punch.
Wow. Oh wow, F smash actually isn't safe. I was completely wrong. It just has a lot of extra shield stun, so I feel like I screw up my
Yeah,
flashes. All right.
makes sense.
I think it's one of those moves that's safer on parry than it is on hit. I mean on shield, which is weird. He's
Yeah,
countering
it's
so
so
much.
strong.
Yeah. So it's really I need to see more grabs here. I mean, with the amount that he's countering and
Yeah,
like he has a read on your nairs, right? So it's time to start mixing in tomahawk grabs a lot more.
yeah,
Another option is tomahawk down tilt. And then once he starts getting used to your tomahawk grabs, right? He'll start spot dodging your grab, uh, or he'll grab you back. That's when you can start tomahawk jabbing, which
yeah,
beats that option. So yeah, it's kind of just about that ebb and flow, that sort of flow chart. Ike's a simple character like that sometimes.
yeah,
So he's just kind of spacing really well and holding center. You need to be reclaiming center. That's your number one goal here. Like it's not to hit him. Wow, I am really surprised he had time to do that.
yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that move is like Falcon Punch but safe on shield. It's weird.
Yep.
Oof. Okay, good down tilt. Just take the fair. Um,
Yeah,
there's there's just some characters where it's hard to land these combos with, and if you get a tipper down tilt like this, you might as well just fair, right? I think this was a
yeah,
tipper. It's not tipper, but it's not close spaced, so I would just forward air for damage. I mean, you're not gonna kill him, right? So might as
yeah.
well. You're making it hard on yourself for no reason,
That makes sense.
and stealing your kill move.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mind
I
that, but you
barely
see how
missed
he's,
first.
yeah, he's barely in
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Ooh, okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, I feel like you're just getting a little overwhelmed here, but you're also being pretty linear. Like you're not grabbing at all. You're mostly naring,
yeah.
and he's just totally caught on. Oh, you're dead.
Yep.
Yeah, don't get grabbed on the top of Yoshi's story. All right, so yeah, so there. I mean, you seemed a little flustered with matchup knowledge, which is understandable. Um, but you got to stay calm and like just take it as a learning experience. You know, if it's a matchup you've never seen before and it's a player that's good, you're probably not going to win, and that's okay. Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, just learn what you can from it. And there, I think the biggest thing is you got to mix up your pressure more. You were mostly just landing with aerials, when I think a lot of landing grabs would have done the trick. Maybe some space down tilts, and also like reverse up air can be really good against characters like this who like to jump a lot and don't
Yeah.
have big disjoints. So it's your goal to basically be rotating backwards and doing retreating nairs, and then once he starts doing dash shields and like trying to parry your nair, or in that case counter your nair, that's when you start grabbing. All right, let's go to the second game here, or second set.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, well, later that night, I had a good set against colonies as well. Unfortunately, it was off stream, but he 3-0'd me with his Roy, and then like I managed to take game two and make him go to Young Link.
Roy is a mystery to me, dude. Roy is so hard.
Yeah,
I've
it's definitely very stage based. I find FB to be one of like the better stages to fight him on.
Really, I find that odd because I find Roy's tech chasing to be amazing, and he can just catch your landings forever on FD. But honestly, I just think it's a bad matchup in general.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, I would play a Diddy for that one mostly, and I still can't win. All right, Pyra Mithra is interesting. I feel like this matchup's not as bad as Roy, but we still probably lose.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
yeah, it's not so bad though.
yeah, like disadvantage against Smithra is kind of rough, but like she's a lot like Sheik in the fact that like she doesn't do that much damage compared to like a lot of the characters.
Yeah, and quick draw helps a lot in this
Yeah,
matchup. She doesn't have a counter, which is pretty useful for us compared to
yeah,
Roy.
yeah. It was a predictable one.
Yeah, she doesn't kill us early. Pirate can be really annoying though. Like
Yeah,
later percents when Mithra gets you to 90 and then Pyra comes out, it can be terrifying. But
yeah. I find that out in this game.
so yeah, again with faster characters like this, especially ones with disjoints, your goal is to continue rotating backwards and catching their pressure. You can't jump in. There's really like no pressure you can exert on them safely. So it's better to just try to play defense. That was nice. Oh, okay. I appreciate what you tried to do, but
You
uh,
got my gold.
yeah, but definitely a little iffy on the risk reward. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a stock for a stock, but yeah. I mean, you got to do the calculation in your head, right? Um, risk reward. It's all about what do I gain if I hit this, which is possibly a stock. I'm not positive it would have killed Pyra. It would have been close. Um,
what if we were off stage at least, and I could have had a decent chance of edge guarding her? But
That's true, but if you think about it, uh, the the reward is a possible kill, and the risk is dying. So
yeah,
that
this is
doesn't
very
really
true.
balance out. The only way that balances out if you're incredibly sure that it's gonna work, and you have no reason, like you have no info right now. This is game one, so
Yeah,
going for this kind of big read in game one. I mean, sure, like there's like a mental aspect where you're trying to like set the pace, but definitely like a really big risk to take for only a good reward, and I think that's something to think about. I like that dare. That was kind of cheeky.
thanks.
So this is a character that you got a ledge trap. Uh, so let's go back to this nair you did on ledge. Uh, you should really just be like doing a tipper nair here. Um,
Yeah,
I guess you just barely missed space, and that's fine. And you held center, which is good, which is what you should be doing.
no.
I don't like that roll in. There's really no reason. I guess you were trying to catch her like dash tech pressure or something, but yeah.
Yeah,
I don't mind this quick draw, but you got to keep in mind that dash attack is like just as fast as quick draw and
yeah,
and is actually safer. Um, so there's really no reason if you're going to go for this kind of read, you might as well dash attack, right? It does way more damage, more knockback. Like let's look at Ike's frame data real quick. So instant dash attack is frame 15. That's not really reactable at all, right?
yeah,
And it's minus 17 on shield, while side B is actually slower and less safe and way
yeah,
way less reward, right? So if you're gonna go for this kind of read, you might as well dash attack or even better like F tilt, right? Because F tilt's going to be almost completely safe here because it pushes so much, right? They might be able to up you out of shield, but that's not the biggest deal. The potential punish of quick drawing their shield is much worse.
Gotcha.
It does put them in a favorable position for follow-ups, but yeah, I do think that maybe a down tilt, right? A down tilt would have been good just to catch approaches.
Hmm.
But yeah, look at this. Now you're getting hard punished because you keep going for these quick draws on shield, which are just they're just not. It's not really a good option. Um, it's good as like a movement mix-up sometimes. And so the reason you see Ike's quick draw in neutral sometimes is because it's a good air to air, right? Um, if let's say they're, can you like see where my mouse is?
Yeah.
So if they're on a platform and you're right here and you do like a little quick draw that hits right here, they can't really do much about that. And if they drop down, they get hit. Like they'd have to time an aerial. So in situations like that, like I think quick draw is an air to air move more than it is a ground punish. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, because it outranges everyone's aerials. So and the worst they can do is air dodge. And if they air dodge, they're not going to get a punish on you. So it's very hard to punish when you use it as an air to air, but it's very easy to punish if you use it on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you whiff it in the air, you usually can auto cancel it, and then it's pretty safe. So yeah, something to
Yeah.
think about. Okay, standard stuff here. Nice, good down tilt. I was waiting for it. Yeah, there we go. Back up. F tilt is good. Uh, I guess that works, but it's never going to be consistent.
Yeah. I should have gone for like down air. Even a forward air probably would have been better.
What I do a lot of the times is I'll grab ledge and then I'll drop down ether. And if you put the
Okay.
sword right where Mithra is, it'll work pretty well. I think he was dead here, by the way. He went.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He probably SD'd.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason this even worked for you, by the way. Like you would have got hit if he had done it right, but like look how low he is. I don't think he grabs ledge there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they didn't kill him. Okay, I appreciate the attempt with back air. I mean, with up smash. I usually try to like hit their shield with something before I do that up smash.
Yeah.
Um, just because it creates pressure and also makes their shield small. Um, because otherwise it's just a hard read. Like you're reading a roll or a jump, as opposed to
Yeah.
covering a ton of options.
Yeah. Which definitely shield poke a little better. Yeah. It could shield poke if their shield was weakened, or it
Uh,
could just break their shield.
yeah. If Pyra is forced low, Eruption's pretty consistent if you
Yeah.
practice the timing. Either Eruption or you could try for a down air. But it's like very much reactable. Um,
Yeah.
Eruption release is 11 frames, right?
Yeah.
So if you have an Eruption already charged, um, her up B has 13 frames of startup, but to hit the top, it's a lot more than that
Yeah.
if she's forced to go low. It's a lot like Lucina too, where like a lot of time because she doesn't really snap, or I guess she does snap. You have a while to react. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So if she's forced to go low, it's like 25 frames before she hits the top, right? So
Yeah.
that's plenty of time for you to get your eruption out if you know she has to do it. So I like to use eruption to punish Pyra, especially since it's active for 6 frames. But you could also try down tilt. Like that's fine. I don't like down smash though. I mean, down smash doesn't even hit under ledge, right? So there's no reason to
Yeah.
go for that. Down tilt is a fine option though, because it's just low commitment and you can
Yep.
move into a ledge trap if you miss.
Yeah.
I like that fair. There's no reason to nair here. I see why you fair. Um, yeah, because like you're playing it that like I don't think nair would hit here, and also you don't really get much out of it. So playing it tip or fair spacing is fine. And then here is where I eruption, but I think he's just dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. You jumped the gun on the whiff punish a little bit, but you had the right idea. I would go for grab, by the way, as a whiff punish there. You just get more reward off of it than down tilted zero,
Yeah.
because you get down throw up air fair on the plat. Ooh, scary. Okay, covering all DI, but yeah, you got a little greedy here on the juggle. Okay, so down throw, you covered DI with up air, that's good. But then, yeah, a lot of times you want to just wait and see what they do, especially the first time, right? Um, Jumping here is what he wanted, and he got out of it. That huge down air. It's very unsafe though. So if you just stay and you shield the down air, you can just E through him, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, just don't autopilot your follow-ups. Make sure you're waiting and reacting, and then you get F tilted, broken move.
Hmm.
That's a free grab. Just take the grab. Don't try for fancy reads, right? Like he whiffed a jab, you can just grab him.
Yeah.
All right. See, yeah, that's an okay quick draw because it's like a surprise option. You didn't have anything else that'll cover it. I only use quick draw as a burst option in the air, and that's what you did. So that's reasonable. Just make sure you
Yeah.
don't overuse it because they'll catch on and start shielding, and then you get F smashed. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful using that out of disadvantage because it's very punishable if they catch on. Nice spot dodge. Okay, we got the up air as well. I never go for that against this character because it's so tight and you're more often than not gonna get
Four-sided.
four-sided. Yeah, but you got it, so no criticism here.
Yeah.
I would definitely not go for it a percent where it wouldn't kill though. I would go for fair instead, just for damage,
Yeah.
and it's better to have him off stage. Nice. Just playing the Ike shuffle here. This is good.
Yeah. He just kind of he likes to do that. He likes to do that this set. He just would kind of stand at ledge.
Ooh, that's a good bear that just barely missed. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is just a mix-up, right? It's are you going to dash attack him or is he going to dash attack you or jump? And
Yep.
so for you, it's between either, I like the little mixies here. You tried to, make your movement ambiguous. Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? And then you did it. And
Yep.
then the other option is just to hold shield and wait for him because they'll often dash attack out of the corner and then you up B them. So yeah, good stuff.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, again, same as the down throw, right? You didn't wait. You just went for the default follow up. You're like, okay, I'm just gonna try to up air him again. I'm not gonna think about what he's doing.
Yeah.
So you did a good job finding an opening, nair, up air, but then you just jumped again, right? I don't know if you're trying to fake like get him to air dodge and then you'll nair it, because that's fine. But he has swung at a disadvantage every time, right? So we need to be taking note of that and just if we're getting hit at a disadvantage, out of their disadvantage, like we're an advantage and they swing to land, that's really punishable. We just wait and we punish. We either back off and we whiff punish or we up yet a shield or something like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
you need to be paying attention to what they do in disadvantage and punishing, and just it becomes a cycle, right? If you punish something, they're likely not to do it again, and then you have to, punish something else. But the best thing you can do is wait, because that gives you the most information. And also, reacting is just better than predicting, like always, right? Because it's consistent, while predicting is not. Okay, you got the down tilt bears on lock. Love to see it.
Hmm.
Okay, we search for an air here. I really don't like using down tilt like this sometimes, because it's just so unsafe on shield. If you do the tipper, it can be okay. But yeah, I'm nairing right here to try to find a nair bear.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then grab sucks. getting four-sided there definitely blows, but it's very important that you hold center there. Okay, nice. Big damage. A little slow on the up air, but I think it was still true.
Yeah.
Really good back air.
Thanks.
He's in trouble. Oh no, and then you all end him, but it worked out. Okay. So I don't mind this fair that you did. Um, just got to make sure that you're matching his drift. You really like a little short hop fair would have been better because you want to catch jump as well. You were really close though. I can't really fault you.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm looking for an F tilt. Yep, just didn't back up enough.
No.
Ooh, terrifying. That might actually kill you.
Okay. Yeah. Get shield poked.
Okay, be careful committing to side B this early. A lot of times it's better just to fast fall and double jump to ledge or something like that because you are creating a situation where he has like a 50-50 to kill you, right? If he guesses right.
Yeah.
But you just went low because he didn't cover it, which is fine. Oh man, yeah, that sucks. Did he get the timing
Yeah.
or did you? That that's like the problem going from offline to online to offline. Sometimes is like people are consistent at hitting this, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
They can react to that.
yep. So this becomes a pretty bad option sometimes. You played that pretty well. It just in the end couldn't close it out, which happens.
Yeah.
I think you took a couple risks that didn't need to be risks, but
Yeah.
for the most part, I think that you're capable of winning this.
Yeah. It's one of my flaws. I really like to do like high risk, high reward plays.
Oh, we take those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you want to make sure your hit rate's high if you're doing that, or
Yeah.
it's just bad.
Yep.
And that means that you want to get information and then spend that information. You don't just go for it. You don't just
Yeah.
YOLO it.
Yeah. Go for the risks after I get the information.
Yeah, it's got to be a decision, not a hope. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I want to land this, so that's what I'm going to fish for. It's I can get this, so I'm going to do it. You can grab that.
Okay.
Mithranir is minus 10, I think. So she lands in front of you like that, you can just grab.
All right.
Let me make sure I'm not capping. Yeah, her nair is minus 10. I don't know how I knew that, but I think they said it on commentary at Summit or something. But yeah, you can grab that.
Yep.
You're not going to be able to punish that ever.
Yeah.
Her neutral B is minus 8. You literally can't even grab it.
Oh, geez.
Oh, by the way, because you can't grab it, you need to be thinking of ways you can indirectly punish. And that means, like if you do a double tap fast fall grab, it'll hit like 90% of the time here. Um,
Okay.
because they want you. They want so badly for you to try to punish them here. That's like his goal. So yeah, he gets a free grab out of it. If you just fast fall through and grab him unreactively, he's gonna be shielding 90% of the time because he's being cheesy, right? Like he knows you don't
Yep.
know, and so you gotta know and take advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, why no fair? We got
I was
buffed.
expecting him to jump.
Yeah, but fair will cover jump, and also like we got
Yeah.
buffed. We can fair and then fair again now. There's no reason
True.
to be holding back here. If you're gonna go out like swing a fair, and even if he air dodges, you can sometimes like double jump bear or double jump dare.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I would have definitely been swinging. Okay, yeah, might as well just get up attack that. Don't overcomplicate it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that should kill. No, not quite. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay.
Just barely.
Rage made the difference.
Hmm.
There you go. You did the same thing. Yeah. You
Yep.
caught on. That's good. I like to see the adjustment. Oh, if you auto space a fair, an F tilt like this, You can do the same thing that he's doing, right? Where they think they're going to punish it. So if you auto space, do an F tilt that pushes and auto spaces, a lot
Yeah.
of times if you just immediately down tilt, it'll hit, right? And it would have worked here. You
Okay.
you don't have to spot dodge. He doesn't really have anything that'll hit you out of shield, except for like up B, and that's going to hit you regardless, right? So
Yeah.
buffering a down tilt here is going to work more often than a spot dodge. The spot dodge did nothing, right? You just caught him jabbing, so the down tilt worked anyway.
Yep.
Also, you can down tilt bear at 0. It's hard.
Yeah. I think I just messed my timing up and somehow got F tilt.
Yeah, that's all right. Treat Pyra Dare like you treat Ike Nair.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Except it's like even scarier sometimes.
True. Yeah.
Okay, staying alive. That's good.
There, I should have nared. That was another hoping you jump off ledge. Meant to dash.
Terrifying. Yeah, terrifying to even try to punish that move.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could have dash tagged him. Good back air. Yep,
Yeah, I did the same thing
yep. You're getting
twice
punished for
there.
that a lot. He should just F smash you there, but you know.
Yeah.
That's a grab, but I could see you tried to pressure him into jumping, which is fine.
Yeah.
Still, though, Ike has no safe grounded pressure, so you got to be careful going for stuff like that because the reward is just not that great for for pretty high risk.
Yeah.
Still, though, you do have to do things like that sometimes so that they don't feel like they can play ground game for free. Whew, scary.
Yeah. Almost got hit by that.
You can't punish that. Don't try. Like you could maybe punish it with like a jump quick draw from ledge. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Okay, getting a little greedy with that one. Again,
Yep.
risk
I
reward.
got punished.
Yeah. This doesn't even kill, by the way. This if you hit that ether, he doesn't die, or at least it's close, right? You might be able to.
Yeah.
He would probably die, but it's still incredibly risky. Like you know you're dead if you do this. Okay, there we go. Oh no, see, you tried to read instead of just reacting. Like you got
Yeah.
exactly the thing you were baiting out, and this is just a free dash attack kill.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't need to go for the dash attack kills earlier than up smash, so there's no reason.
Real. Real.
Okay, now the goal is don't panic. Now that the game looks losable, stay calm.
True. Landing hitbox caught me there.
Yeah,
That
you
near.
don't have a jump, so this is scary. Yep, got to punish. Good. All right, he's dead, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's he
Creative.
doing? Okay, I see you tried for it. That time he was ready for your tomahawk, but it was executed well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't. This can be a nair. I mean, Tipper
Yeah, that
Fair
was another.
is Tipper Fair is fairly safe, but nair is 4 frames safer, right? So
Yeah.
you typically don't get fared here, or whatever this is, if you
Yeah.
nair instead. You might have been able to get up attack that. I like the attempted dare punish there, actually.
Yeah.
If you lined it up, you could have got something.
Yeah.
You're going for that a little too much, though.
Yeah, I love it. I shouldn't go for it. There, I get punished hard.
You're flustered. Like, I can tell you're flustered.
Yeah.
You're throwing out options that are not necessarily the best option because you just want them to land. You're like, it would be
Yeah.
so easy to just get 22 damage here, so you went for it. But yeah, instead
Yeah.
you get put in a really bad spot. you go for that a lot, and he's not really punishing it, but yeah, be careful.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a really good down tilt. But then you didn't really wait, right? You
yeah,
tried to read what he's doing. You need to spend more time watching him and less time reading him, if that makes sense.
yeah,
React. Don't always predict. Good up tilt. Oh, good up air. Okay. There we go. Oh, and if this is a back air, it hits. You know,
yeah,
got to go for the faster option a lot of the time because those windows can be really small. Overall, though, this is a good juggle. Really good up air. The fact that you waited so you could get it falling was nice. You might as well, like, you can react to him swapping and just up air him. It's like
okay,
PT switch, right? Like, it takes a while. Like,
yeah,
let's see. Yeah, it's a 32 total frame move, right? So you have plenty of time to react and just do an up air here, right?
yep,
But even though you didn't, this is a free back air. Like, look how
yeah,
close you come with fair. Fair is way slower than bear. So
yeah. It's like 4 frames slower.
yeah,
Yeah, he just swung at a disadvantage again.
I don't like the counter. I mean, I guess occasionally to keep them honest, but it just isn't a good move. Ooh, yeah, you have to recognize. I don't think you knew what animation this was. That's what
I
it looks
thought that
like.
was F smash. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
I was
Like,
about to say. Um, yeah, so he gets to cover everything there, except
okay,
as soon as you saw this, you should have jumped or get up
yep,
attacked, right?
yeah, I
Um,
definitely could have just get up attacked.
yeah, jump might get you a bigger
This,
punish though, because you could probably bear him on the way down.
yeah. So I think I was even holding out because I was like, well, if it's gonna be F smash, I was probably dead, but I just kind of held in
I
just
think
in.
you might have been able to survive. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
So here he knows he's afraid of dash attack. We have to be aware that he's afraid of dash attack and either dash grab or like try to bait him into, over shielding. He'll over shield in this situation. This is where grabs start to become really important, right?
yeah,
That's exactly the quick draw I was talking about, right? And I feel like every Ike does it unconsciously now because it works so often that we've just trained our brains. But let's like acknowledge it. Um,
yeah,
he's on the platform here. Let's see, it takes forever to get there, but um, so he's on the platform here, right? If we do this quick draw, what does he do? Like
yeah,
he either gets hit in shield and then we fall down and we're below and we can shield, or he gets
yep,
hit dropping through, or he jumps and then we auto cancel on the ground. So like this is a really good quick draw that I want to see out of more Ike mains. It's really really solid. That's what I'm talking about with I think quick draw is a really good air to air tool, like very underrated as such.
yeah, yeah. I can see that. It's like I didn't even like think about using it as an air to air. I was like, okay, this is kind of a situation where I might hit him, but not like,
Yeah. Well, and I
yeah,
think you knew that it was going to be basically unpunishable if you did it like that. So,
yeah.
okay, there's a kill. Oh, hate to
It's a
see it.
little too early.
Yeah. You wanted it too badly.
Yep.
It's okay though. You didn't end up losing anything. Okay. All right. Finding our way back to center is the goal, and we did it. Got a grab. Why is this your punish? Like, why nair off of down throw?
You can get some platform extensions off of it.
Yeah, but if you up air, you get either fair, bear, or up air for free, and it does way more damage than nair.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I do here is I full hop up air. They almost always DI out, and then you get a free fair, and that's 30 damage. Um,
Yeah.
but if they DI in, you can bear them, and that's also 30 damage. And if I just think this is way tighter of a combo than what I'm talking about, and for less reward. So
Okay.
yeah, I recommend going for up air and then fair or bear after instead. You'll just get
All right.
more and more consistently. Minor note, but yeah, just Ike thing. Down throw nair is it just isn't worth it most of the time because it's really hard to make it true and it does less damage than up air. So like, why do it?
Yeah.
Okay. You might have been able to drop through Nair here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he hard committed, right? So drop through Nair might be a kill here. Just something to consider.
yeah,
Like, yeah, if that's a Nair, that it might not connect, but you know what? You might get a Nair up there, and so it's worth going for. Nice. You shielded it. Good stuff. That move, like, once you learn to react to it, it's not that scary.
yeah. I
It's
didn't have
basically
a
just ether.
lot. Yeah, I don't have like a lot of Pure Mythra experience before this, but like I had played one in winners early on before. There were like several there tonight, but I guess it was kind of that's kind of the theme because
Yeah,
character's popular right now.
very true. Yeah, I think Ike does, mid against them. He loses, but yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
It's doable. It's not one like I feel like I needed secondary for 100%. I'll probably play Diddy
yeah, I
anyway,
agree.
because Diddy just does good against swords, but
Yeah, and the closest thing I have to a secondary is Belmont. So,
hey man, if you can get your Belmonts up to speed, you'll just cheese some people.
oh, they're so sick.
Oh, this is the same thing you keep getting punished for. Luckily, he F tilted instead of up tilting, but you should have died there.
Yeah,
Now, what are we afraid of right now? That's what we need to be thinking when we're at kill percent.
Pure everything.
Yeah, true, but what is the biggest like thing to be aware of?
F tilt, back air.
Yeah, and then possibly dash attack, right? Um,
Yeah,
so dash attack is a scary option for sure, but it is slower than our dash attack, and it's unsafe on shield. She might go for it, but the biggest thing you want to fear is back air. Back air is definitely the scariest thing in this situation. So,
yeah,
because she's trying to catch you jumping, right? And this move is massive. So, yeah, don't get hit by back air is what should be going through your head here. And he's trying. Good back air. You can also you can ledge trap with grab on ledge too. I think that might help you out a lot.
gotcha, gotcha.
Like grabbing the neutral get up, and then you can cover roll behind with ether. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Also, I just found out there's a local nearby. I'm going to go to at 8, so I'll try to put this into practice.
Nice. Let me know if you get on stream.
Thanks, we'll do.
Okay. So now Nair kills and he knows it. Um.
Yeah, he's
Oh, there
playing
it
super.
is. Oh,
I just whiff it.
that's okay. The fact that you kept the punish going is good.
Yeah,
This is a free
I could have
eruption.
attacked.
You could have dash attacked, but that it's a free eruption, honestly. If he's force low with
Yeah,
Mithra, you might as well go for it, or at the very least, go for a dare or a down tilt, right?
yeah,
No reason to give him this much respect. Like, what's he gonna do? Like, you're here, you're in a great position to go for a ledge trap or edge guard, and then you just back off. You're like, I'm just gonna ledge trap, when
yeah,
it's completely free to throw out a downhill here. You risk
yep,
absolutely nothing. But you have it in your head that you're gonna F tilt his neutral get up. So don't preconceive what you're gonna do.
okay, yeah, I could write that down.
Yeah,
I do that a lot.
and there you go, going for the F tilt again, which is good. But you're giving yourself a one frame window for no reason when you could be having two chances at killing him instead of just one.
Yeah,
And plus, if you do this, I guarantee you're overthinking this up tilt right, F tilt right now. Like you're giving
yeah,
yourself so much time. There's no flow to this. There's no natural. You're like the game rides on this F tilt. I gotta hit this F tilt. So of course you miss, right? You,
yep,
you gotta let it be part of the flow. Trust yourself. You were close. You were about a frame off, but that's not good enough against Mithra. Okay, he died. Well, he doesn't die, but he gets ethered, right? Yeah. He's not dead
well,
unless he DIs to the blast zone. I want to
he
see where
did.
he
I think.
was. I want to see where he was DIing here. He should not have died, or at the very
Yeah,
least, he
he
should
was
have been a lot
definitely.
closer.
He might have been thinking, "Oh, I can fall out of this," but
You see that blue
yeah,
line?
he's He is. I want to go home DI there.
Yeah, that is. I'm done with this tournament. All right, good stuff. I think you have little optimizations to your punish game you could work on, be it like down throw, up air, fair, things like that. And you you need to wait more and react more as opposed to, do you play online a lot?
Not really.
Gotcha. Well then it's just something you need to focus on in friendlies is making sure that you find those moments where you can react, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, wait more. Get the information. Don't guess what he's gonna do when you have no information. That you can
Yep.
so often just take a second and figure it out. But well played.
Thank
How
you. Thank
how
you.
how far did you go?
That was I got fifth overall.
Nice. How many
So
how many people entered?
only like 14 because there was another Ohio tournament like an hour and a half away that was already capped.
Gotcha. Well,
So,
still.
but it was stacked. Like it had like in losers, I immediately played colonies. So like once I got past that level, it was pretty much all Ohio PR, like ex Ohio PR.
Yeah. I've played colonies exactly once, and it was online, and I won because he SD'd. It was great.
Geez, he does that a lot. Unfortunately, I feel bad for him, but he does that a lot.
Yeah. So I'm 1-0 on colonies officially.
That's good.
Yeah, no, I suck against Younglink though. I definitely should not have beat him. All right. So yeah. Um, you technically paid for 8 more minutes, so if you got any questions, shoot.
I didn't. Let's see. I can't really. Hmm. Let me find. I do have some other notes about some other stuff. Where's it at? Now, what do I do when my opponent is either has really, really safe moves, like, or does have really safe moves, and they're just playing not to get hit at all? That is something that aggravates me when they do that.
So grab a lot. I mean, I didn't see you grab very much at all there.
Yeah.
That's an oversimplification, obviously, but are you getting like run up shielded on a lot, like, or are they just using movement to stay away from you? Like, what's
Yeah, movement. Like they're trying to whiff punish me.
then your number one goal needs to be to hold center and just play the positioning game and don't let them get the lead. Like, you need
Yeah.
to uh if they're not letting you approach, then you need to do your best to keep from getting behind. And then if you do, it should be your goal to hold center and just like slowly back them to the corner, and then just hold your positioning as best you can with your range.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it's hard, obviously, but that's kind of what you got to do.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got it though. You gotta iron out your punish game a little bit and spend more time trying to react. And also, I would say work on your ledge trapping a little bit. I mean, it was
Yeah.
pretty good, um, but I think that you get an idea in your head of what's going to happen, and you don't allow yourself to be fluid, right? You don't allow yourself to be reacting and flexible.
Recommitting to options. See, let's see, let's see. Say I'm fighting a character. Okay, Samus is one of my like absolute demon matchups. How do I deal when they kind of just try to run away from me like the entire game and just kind of try to get me off stage, then edge guard me with like charge shot or stuff like that.
Okay, so when I struggle with Samus, it's almost always because they're jumping too much. Um,
Yeah,
so Samus has a pretty linear game plan most of the time. They throw out projectiles and then they try to catch your jump with fair, right? Like that's literally it.
yeah,
And then if you are moving in and like dash shielding a lot, they'll start abusing their grab range. And those are,
yeah.
yeah, they'll like roll behind to go to the other side or they'll abuse their grab range. It's the same thing we were
Okay.
talking about with me Gunner. It's your goal to play just outside of their burst range and make them uncomfortable, and avoid getting grabbed. It's your goal to try to get them to whiff grabs more than it is anything else, um, in my opinion, because that's where most openings come against Samus. Samus kind of sucks against shield, except for with that long range grab. So
Yeah,
you need to be more aware of that than a lot of other options, and also just jump a lot less. Like, because if they do a full hop fair at you and you're underneath them, that's very unsafe. So if you don't let them get a read on your jump habits, you let yourself be a little unpredictable and patient, you'll
yeah.
catch them jumping a lot, and it'll open them up pretty big. Because their whole goal is to force you to jump. Don't give them what they want, at least not in a predictable way, right? So yeah, jump. That all boils down to jump less, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, don't quick draw high. If you quick draw high against Samus, it'll go badly most of the time. Going to ledge is
Yeah.
going to be superior most of the time. All right, you got anything else?
Let's see. There is. I'm going. He's the person who just told me about the weekly, but there's a Daisy called Logue who I have not taken a single game off for literally over a year. Like even pre-quarantine, it's almost 2 years now. So and he's very good. He's basically my main practice partner, and in bracket, like I have yet to really even take. I have yet to take a set off him. It's a absolutely annoys me to hell.
So you gotta. I mean, it's hard because that's a really complicated character, right? Um,
Yeah,
but if I were to give just general matchup tips, it would be play at sword tipper range. Um, abuse the fact that when they float, they can't shield, right?
yeah,
So if you play at full tipper range, they really can't just freely float at you. So it's important to not give them that option. Also, if you think they're gonna throw a turnip at you, dash tech, you can catch and go through and hit them. That can be really really
yeah.
useful when they're trapped in the corner. Um, other than that, though, just being aware of their best options is really important, right? So be aware of turnip throw out a shield, which is really really fast. Um, be aware of forward air as a kill option because that is the fact that it hits really high above them can be really surprising. It'll call
Yeah.
out jumps and it'll call out high quick draws and things like that. So it's
Oh
really
yeah, that
important that
move
you
catches me
yeah.
so often.
So do your best to not get trapped in shield. Use your movement. Use your sword as your shield in that matchup. Try to keep them spaced out at max tipper range as much as possible. That's pretty much we could always do a VOD review of it, but yeah, that's
Yeah. So
that
it'd be kind
that's
of
pretty much the general matchup.
gotcha.
That being said,
So I
I
wish,
haven't played too many really good peaches, so um,
because
sorry,
I
what?
mean, like I said, this guy is pretty good. Like he doesn't travel much, but I think at one of the he actually beat Dynax at one of the Frostbite or Big House.
You said it's Razzo, right?
Oh no, he beat Dynax. His tag
Right,
is Load.
Logue. Okay, cool. I think I've
Yep.
heard of him. Yeah, but yeah, Peach
Okay.
is an interesting matchup for sure. All right,
Yeah.
I do now have to go. But I'm gonna
All
put
right.
this up on that channel, and I'll send you the VOD so you can review it whenever you want. Um,
Awesome.
and just so you know, I give you the student role, which I add every now and then, very rarely in this channel for events, or maybe I'll have like a resource or something. Um,
Yeah.
but it also lets you post in the coaching reviews channel, which is right above us if you want to leave me a little review. But
All right.
Other than that, thank you very much, and let me know if you want to do a follow up sometime. I do have a thing going on where patrons get like a coaching session a month, but yeah, no pressure. And thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. This was really helpful.
Cool, glad to hear it. All right, have a good
Thanks.
one.
Take care, man.